Welcome, sports fans. What's going on, y'all? How are we doing out there in the sports world? How are you? I'm doing great. This is going to be another fun show, y'all. With that said, you are listening to The Defining Moment right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. How's it going on, my people? What's going on, my people? How's it going? I hope each and every one of you are having a wonderful Monday. And if you're not, then just punch you in the face with some sports, because, well, that's what we do here. So with that said, y'all, I hope each and every one of you are having a great day. Let's go ahead and get on into a whole bunch of action. My goodness, the College World Series is, there's a painful moment in this that's just not sitting right with me. It sucks. North Carolina State, oh my gosh. NCSU, man. It's a rough one. The Wolfpack goes home. COVID strikes again. Sucks. But we have some College World Series to talk about coming up. We have plenty in the Euros. My goodness. The European Championship is awesome. Italia! Man, that was a little scary game with Austria, wasn't it? We got some great games going on right now. The Copa America is awesome. Oh my goodness, what a tournament we have got going on. This past weekend, Javonte Davis, this dude is unreal. I mean, seriously, he's a small guy that packs quite the punch. Lomachenko has returned. Trust me on this. He's looking pretty solid. Yeah. Lomachenko is looking like Loma right now, and, well, it's about time. He comes back and has a good fight under his belt. So, yeah, that happened. We have plenty to talk about. Kyle Busch does it again. A big victory in Pocono, the three-sided track. That's kind of boring, I'm sorry. But good race and good victory for him. Can we all get a hand clap for the turning of the tide in Formula One, man? Max Verstappen does it again. Can Lewis get a hold of this and get that 8th title? If he wins it this year, my goodness, it'll be well earned. And I mean, just what a job there by the youngster, though, Max Verstappen. We knew he was coming, and here he is. The Stanley Cup gets underway tonight. The Stanley Cup Finals, Canadians and Lightning. Oh boy, U.S. versus Canada. Canada. You gotta love it. The Dodgers. Talk about, don't call it a comeback, y'all. What a weekend for the Dodgers and a walk-off that was just for the ages. We got that, of course, going on today. We got plenty to talk about. NBA playoffs. Football is in the distance. Plenty of racing, lots of baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in live to The Defining Moment right here on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. Ladies and gentlemen, the summer of soccer is not disappointing, my goodness! The European Championship, the Copa America, and can we not forget coming up in just a few weeks, the CONCACAF Gold Cup coming up. My goodness, we have so much! I am so freaking excited for all of this soccer. Let's start things off with the Copa America that has been overlooked a little bit because of the European Championship, but I'll tell you right now, I've definitely not overlooked it. There's been some great soccer. Brazil is looking like Brazil. I mean, let's just face it, they're Brazil, and that's all there is to it. I'm so excited for this team. They look good, they look strong, and I'm looking for probably another cup here out of these guys. But anyway, yesterday there were 2 draws. They look good. Not good enough, I know, but it was a draw. 1-1 with Ecuador. But however, good game. Ecuador has nobody to push around, though. They seem pretty okay this year as well. But Peru getting the victory over Venezuela, 1-0. And there we have it. We have one more day of group action. That is today, as a matter of fact. We have here Bolivia taking on Argentina and Uruguay taking on Paraguay. This is going to be great. I'm excited. The quarterfinals get underway this Friday. Right now, we're looking for a few more spots. Peru will be taking on, we don't know yet. We also have Brazil as advanced to the next stage. They will be taking on, we don't know yet. Colombia will be taking on, we don't know yet. And you best better believe Ecuador has actually made their way into the next round. They will be taking on, we don't know yet, but we shall see. So the quarterfinals are almost all but set. These last 2 games today will say plenty. So, with that said, let's go ahead and shift a little bit on over into the Euros, and I'll tell you, this has been a good tournament. This has been good. Overall, with this summer of soccer, we've seen plenty. I mean, it's crazy. Euros shouldn't even be this year, which is crazy, But as of right now, we have made ourselves, of course, into this knockout round. So this has been insane. It started all yesterday. The Czech Republic will start things off with a 2-0 victory over the Netherlands. Netherlands out. They're usually a damn good soccer team. This year, not to be for the Dutch. I know, crazy, right? But the Czech Republic, my goodness, how about these 2 goals, too? I mean, I'm loving that. Belgium! Don't forget, they were freaking World Cup champs a couple years ago. Belgium is showing why they're so good. Portugal, a couple years, they've won the Euro Cup. But overall, I'll tell you right now, this team has a very good chance of being better, I hope, in the future. Unfortunately, though, it's sad seeing Cristiano Ronaldo just told. I mean, the team just isn't what they were, and so they'll be going home. And I'll tell you right now, that was a heartbreaker. Tough there for Portugal. But Belgium is on to the next round. Next up, this has been a game. France and Switzerland have gone head-to-head today. So much to the extent that they are now in the 102nd minute, if you want to call it, however you want to say that. 3-3. That's right, y'all. Regular time. Okay, the good old regulation time will not be enough. We have an instant classic going on right now on ESPN. Will it be enough? Will this extra time be enough? Or will we see our first PK shootout of this tournament? I hope so, man. You gotta love a good PK shootout. We'll see if this goes to penalties. Also, we also had another extra time game. Spain, La Roja. This team was so close to being knocked off. The Croatians are no one to joke with. Okay, this team is nasty good. My hat's off. My hat off to Croatia. Heck of a game, including they scored an own freaking goal. So, I mean, my goodness. they fought so hard and made this thing after an extra goal go to extra time. However, in extra time, Morata and, I didn't know the his name. Zabal, I don't know if it's your name there. I'm going to try. Miguel, in the 100th minute and 103rd minute, those two will score, and there it is, 5-3. La Roja will move on, looking strong, at least in that extra period, in the extra time period. But they have advanced on to the next stage, the round of 8. So looking forward to that. With that said, here, let's take a quick look here. In the chat room, Terrence says here, let's see here. That's pretty fun. I heard We Don't Know Yet is a formidable opponent. Not much known about We Don't Know Yet. Absolutely, we don't know. That's what makes them so scary. So with that said, y'all, that is it for a little bit of Summer of Soccer. We shall see how France and Switzerland will end. That should be ending within this show, within this hour, so we'll keep updated on it. And then tomorrow we have England taking on Germany. Should be a great matchup there. And then Sweden versus Ukraine. So both of our colleagues here at IA Sports Radio, TJ in England, will be cheering on his English, and Jonas in Sweden will be cheering on his Swedish, I guess we shall say. So that's going to be, those are two great games there. And earlier this week we had Denmark defeating Wales 4-0. Great victory there, especially, my goodness, after what happened with the whole, the collapse of Ericsson. But we had that. Italy, of course, Italia in extra time. The Austrians not playing. That was a pretty good matchup. 2-1. And that was all on Saturday. And then, of course, we see the teams that are already on their way into the quarterfinals. So right now, Spain is awaiting their opponent. Belgium will be taking on Italy. And then, we're not quite set yet. We need a few more matches. 3 more to get in tomorrow. Actually, no, 3. 3, tomorrow to get in. So, with that said, you guys, that will do it. Taryn also says PKs are the worst way to decide a game. They can be, but my goodness, if they're not exciting, I'm just saying. It's like a shootout in hockey. It's ridiculous. Come on, man. Is that much worse than a freaking drive from the 2-yard line with 1 second to go, timeout after timeout, first down, get out of bounds, and then leave it up to a 50 or 40-some yard field goal from a kicker? I'm just saying, is it any different, really? You're putting it on the foot of somebody that isn't necessarily, one of the 11 on 11, but then again, he's that important. He or she is that important, she or he. I'm just saying, this is a lot of ways to end games. Wouldn't that be something if NBA games came down to like a 3-point contest? Or something? That'd be pretty crazy. Yeah. But anyway, with that said, you guys, let's do this. A little bit of soccer, like I said. So that is about it. I do want to talk a little bit about this past weekend in the MLS. You guys knew I was going to bring this up. I don't even care. This was something. This was special. Yesterday, of course. Actually, no, it was not on yesterday. It was on Saturday, where my beloved LA Galaxy, my goodness, what a game, man. 3-1. I was excited. There was an own goal in there, but I don't really care. Even if it's 2-1, I don't really care. The freaking Earthquakes didn't even score until the 82nd minute. My apologies. I know we got repping the NorCal Sports coming up after this show. My bad, G and G. But man, the Galaxy looked good. What a way to win it. What a way to get down. And seriously, what a game. Super excited and proud for my Galaxy. So got all kinds of good stuff going on there. We will go ahead and momentarily get on in to some of soccer around the U.S. So let's go ahead and do that short and sweet, but we'll have a little bit of fun, shall we? Alrighty, as Terrence says in the chat room, I called the Galaxy winning that game. They needed that win. Yes, they certainly needed that game. What a freaking game that was. Very proud of them. LAFC not having the best game, though, as Kansas City. They are looking strong this year. Defeating them the same exact day. So, this past week, not really anything super duper crazy exciting. New England actually lost to Dallas. That was kind of weird because we're just not used to seeing that right now. New England's doing so freaking good. Dallas is near the bottom of the barrel of the Western Conference. But I'm just saying, anything can happen, right? So, current tops right now, we have here, current top 3 for each. In the East, Philadelphia looking pretty darn good, 19 points. Orlando with 21, and New England with 23, holding it down up there, even with the loss. In the top 3, the Galaxy has broken into the top 3. How do you like that? 21 points, I think we're probably already there, but 21 points. Then you have Sporting Kansas City with 23, and Seattle, the Sounders with 25. Awesome stuff there. Moving on here to the NWSL. Gotta love some soccer, you guys. Seriously, this has been a great year of soccer. It's because of last year, man. That's so much crap we had to deal with COVID, but man, this year, lots of great sports going back at it. This past Saturday, we had this one giant Saturday of soccer. Pretty cool. Gotham over OL Reign, 3-0. Big victory there for that New York, New Jersey team. Louisville defeating Chicago 3-0, another 3-0, and then a 2-0. Carolina, the North Carolina Courage have not been that great this year, but they got a nice victory over the Thorns, 2-0. Houston, 2-1 over Orlando, and the Washington Spirit, 2-1 over Kansas City. So, the current top 5 of the Women's League, the National Women's Soccer League, we have Gotham with 11, Washington with 12, Orlando with 12. Rounding out in second, now the Courage is coming with 13, and Orlando with 15. So, there you go, y'all. A little bit of summer of soccer action. Let's go ahead and take ourselves our first break of the afternoon here, and we'll come back with plenty more sports. You're listening to The Defining Moment, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's happening, sports fans? Are you a fan of Southern California sports? Are you looking for a show hotter than a hot summer day in California? Then look no further than the SoCal Supreme Sports Show, where I talk about all things Southern California sports. That's right, all sports teams from Southern California. From the hard-hitting tackles of the NFL, to the killer crossovers and big three-pointers of the NBA and WNBA, to the grand slams of the MLB, to the bone-chilling goals of the NHL, and to the booming kicks of the MLS, the SoCal Supreme Sports Show has it all for you. Oh, and let us not forget about the college sports as well. So join me, Taryn Rodriguez, every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's good, fight fans? It's your boy, Marcus Los Rate. Here to give you what you want. Here to give you what you need. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm coming to you live, straight from your mama's basement with a crispy white tea. They're coming to you live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's my boy Marcus, man. Giving it what you want. He's giving it what you need every Tuesday evening, man. I love that drop. I love it, man. Doesn't that track just hype you up, man? Marcus is the man, tell you right now. Super excited for that dude, man. He's just doing big things, and he's enjoying the ride here at IE Sports Radio. He's the real deal. Cannot wait to see what he says tomorrow, this week, on Gloves Off tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific Time, 11 p.m. Eastern. I know it's a little late over there for you on the East Coast, but hey, it's all good. Don't you guys stay up late for fights anyway? It's incredible. I've always thought about that when I was younger, like watching fights all the time. I was like, man, like it's 9 o'clock and they're about to fight. It's in Vegas. And I'm like, wow, this is not recorded. The people on the East Coast are really up at 12 o'clock right now. Like, it's crazy to think that. But, yep, so anyway. So, yeah, you boxing fans and fight fans are used to staying up late anyway. Just kidding. But if you guys aren't used to it, it's all good. He's there on that podcast. Check us out everywhere podcasts are found. IE Sports Radio, y'all. So, with that said, big ups to everybody in the chat room. Guys, show us some love, man. Taryn over here at San Sporting Kansas City won. Unfortunately won, beating the other team from LA. Yeah, that's who LAFC is. Sorry. Anyway, the Galaxy and KC play on Saturday. Oh, that's going to be good. Yeah, that's a huge game for both teams. I'm very excited for that one. You're right. Good stuff there, Taryn. Thanks for letting me know. He says the Galaxy are 1 point away from eclipsing their point total from last year. That is sad. But we were crap last year. So he says, I've been talking about that, about the Galaxy on SoCal Sports Show. They've earned it. Yeah, absolutely, man. They have. Adam in the chat room. He's coming up later on today. Both these guys coming up today, as a matter of fact, on our Monday Mania, as named by Taryn Rodriguez. Let's see here. Adam says, afternoon. Is the heat index off the charts out there? No, actually not really. It's only 93 out here where I'm at today. Very sunny. Definitely not the coolest place out here. But the real heat isn't even coming yet, Adam. Oh my goodness. July, we will see hundreds. August, for some reason, it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. September, still kind of hot, but cooling down. And then we start cooling down close to around October, and then it gets cooler, and but even our cool is still freaking hot, so you know how that goes down here in SoCal. But with that said, Taryn says here in the chat room, we got a little chat room bumping. De La Salle, hey, if you have not seen When the Game Stands Tall, watch that movie, it's awesome. Taryn says that De La Salle's released its schedule. They'll be playing St. Mary's of Stockton this year. That's a big-time opponent as well for St. Francis Academy from Maryland. Oh, yeah. That's out in the DMV. That's out in Daryl's neck of the woods over there. And yeah, Taryn, talk about the weather. Yeah, it's cloudy. Oh, over there where the beach is, I guess. But yes, get your tacos ready. And I'm pretty sure he'll be going live. I mean, we'll talk to Marcus. He should be going live. But with that said, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about some of those fights, man. This past week, actually currently 90 now, Adam. Taking a look at my weather app here. But with that said, man, I'll tell you right now, this has been pretty legit. These last couple of fights, we've had some good fights in the last couple of days, or last couple of weeks. I'll tell you right now, the big one has to be, everyone's all over Gervonta Davis right now, and so, it's so fitting. The dude gets off, man. He had a TKO victory over Mario Barrios, and he is trying to jump around his weight class. And it says here in this article written by Michael Rothstein, it says here, the first time he went up to 135 pounds was an adjustment, Davis said. And it says here, a quote from his article, Saturday will definitely give me a gauge of it. Davis told me on Thursday. Back when I fought at 135, I really didn't like 135, but it took me getting used to it. Once I got used to it, then it's like, okay, I can do it. So, as you can see, he's moving up, man. And Gervonta Davis, he used to fight down at the 125s, and the guy is a freaking beast. So, will he be fighting Loma? Will he move up? Will he be fighting like Mikey Garcia? You know, I mean, will he be fighting those big names at that light heavyweight class? So, I mean, he's just blazing his trail right now, and really, man, the sky's the limit for him. He's just a very talented fighter. He does extremely well. He's a hell of a fighter, and I think anybody who's a boxing fan can definitely appreciate how good he really is. So, with that said, it'd be nice to see him fight Gary Russell. I would love to see that. Of course, he's at 126, so I know he's a little lower there. But also, Teofimo Lopez. Will he fight him? That's the man who annihilated Lomachenko last time. And Lomachenko, of course, we'll just go ahead and switch on over. By the way, Davis does hold the junior lightweight title at 130 pounds. But still, I mean, you guys, think about that. I mean, these guys jump around from class to class. Can they? You know what I mean? Can they? Holding those belts at different weights is awesome. But it's like bouncing around from weight to weight. It does do it can be a damper on the body sometimes. And, so with that said, I think personally he can. This guy's full of life, full of energy. He's a very good fighter, and I would love to see him continue to fight as well as he does. Also, we're taking a look here at Lomachenko. Lomachenko, man, he lost all his belts last year to Teofimo Lopez, but will he come back at it this past weekend, man? Loma did his thing. He defeated, I don't want to butcher his name here, but Masayoshi Nakatani defeated him, and pretty bad beatdown. I mean, it was a TKO victory in the 9th round. Now will Loma get back on track? How soon will his rematch be with Teofimo, or Teofimo? How long will that be? Where will these fights get adjusted? I think I'd like to see that happen. I'd like to see Gervonta Davis fight both of these men. I'd like to see them all fight each other. Seriously, that's just better for boxing. That's better for us, the fans. So we got that coming up. Also, next month, man, I'm so freaking excited. Wilder and Fury again. Oh my goodness. That's going to be great. Also, Charlo and Castillo coming up next month. So lots of great fights coming up. Make sure to stay tuned. 2 Gloves Off with Marcus Losgray on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Show him some love, man. Great stuff. So, with that said, let's go ahead and switch it on over to some auto sports. Short and sweet today, nothing too crazy. Summit Racing Equipment Nationals, or the Norwalk Nationals last week. Enders, how about this, y'all? Erica Enders does it in pro stock, man. We're gonna need a little bit of music for this, so my apologies, y'all. I'm a little off on the beats today. I just wanted to get to that, but awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and jump right on into a little bit of pro stock in the NHRA. So, with that said, y'all, this is exciting. We have some good stuff. I just feel like Erica Enders, she's a legend in this. It's nice to see pro stock. It really irritates me that pro stock is cut down so much nowadays. There's like hardly any there's only like out of NHRA got cut down a lot in total anyway, or a few races, I think. And here we are, Eric Enders getting cut. All of them, Line and everybody. Anderson, I don't know if Line's racing anymore, but still, it just sucks seeing pro stock get cut down. Cruz Pedregon got it done in Funny Car this past week. Haven't heard that name in a while. And of course, Steve Torrance getting it done yet again. So those are your Wally winners, of course, from the Norwalk Nationals. Awesome stuff as always. Matt Smith, of course, champion from 2 years ago in pro stock motorcycle. So we had all 4 of those running last past week. So happy to have all of them back. With that said, we'll go ahead and switch on over. Kyle Busch, man, talk about a victory here in Pocono. Pocono, like I said, the track is hard not to fall asleep. I don't know what it is. It should be such a great race. It should be. It seriously should be like a fun race. But it's never really a fun race. It's a freaking snooze fest, and my apologies. But yeah, it's just not really ever a great race. Regardless, I'm sorry, it's my opinion there, but Kyle Busch gets it done, man. Nice work there for Mr. Kyle Busch. He's had his year hasn't been horrible. Currently in 5th, he's the second victory of the year. He's 111 back from leader Denny Hamlin right now. Right now we have Kyle Busch with 650. Logano, we don't put behind Logano at 651. Champion a couple years back there. William Byron with 690, of course. And not too shabby. We have here 690. Kyle Larson with 759, and Denny Hamlin leading the charge with 671. So a few points back there. Let's see as we go ahead and jump on into this next race next weekend. Road America 4th of July. A road course on the 4th of July, so I like to hear, I like to see. So also Formula 1, as I mentioned a little bit ago, Max Verstappen, man, this kid is unreal. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. He's just taking this by the horns. He just needed a damn good car, and he's got it. Now they're running, man. It is so exciting to see these guys at Red Bull right now just doing what they're doing. This is so cool. Like, seriously, it really is. It's awesome seeing this. 156 right now, he's leading. Hamilton in second with 138. Currently in third, Sergio Perez with 96 in the constructor. Red Bull is leading significantly now. It's not just a few points, okay? McLaren right now currently with 120. Mercedes, Silver Arrows with 212. And Red Bull Racing with 252. Perez and Verstappen are the real deal. Both of them have won a race this year. Yeah, the Silver Arrows are... Yeah. How long will that last? We'll see. But my goodness, it has been fun. Round number 9 coming up for July weekend in Austria. So, with that said, I am ready. I love it. I love the fact that we always seem to have some great racing, even if it's every other year or something like that in Formula 1. I'm just sitting here going, okay, these rains won't last forever, right? I know we like to see them, but at the same exact time, I like to see variety too. So, good stuff there, and very excited. Good auto sports we got going at the moment. No IndyCar. However, IndyCar will return for the July weekend, and for the Grand Prix of Mid-Ohio. Colton Herta will have won last year. So, let's do this, y'all. Let's go ahead and switch things on in to a teeny little bit of playoff action. NBA. Look, this is very simple, you guys. Very, very, very simple. The Bucks are not going anywhere. They must be destroyed if anybody wants to beat this team. Okay? I mean, really, I thought they were dead in the water when it came to the Nets after a few games, and look at them, they're fighters. I mean, I really think Giannis is doing his thing, man. I mean, seriously, this team is unreal. 113 points, 113 to 102 yesterday, and just looking at this, I mean, man, the man was actually the Middleton. He got off 38 points. He went 15 from 26 in the field and 2 for 2 free throws. You know, this team looks the team, and it's enjoyable to see a team gel so well. Tonight, the Clippers, they're down 3-1 right now. The Suns are looking damn good. Chris Paul, looking real good in that Suns uniform, I'll tell you right now. The reason why I say that, he might stay there like and finish his career, man. He looks real comfortable. He looks real comfortable, even though he wasn't even the top dog a couple days ago. You know, Devin Booker actually was the man. 25.6. Oh my goodness, dude, look at that. Points per game, he's averaging that right now. The guy he's leading right now, okay? I mean, that's legit. He's 48.4% from field goal. He is also 86.7 free throw percentages. I mean, overall, this team has done so much to stay to be where they are. And overall, you guys, the Clippers are just, you can't count them out. I thought they were gone the last series, but my goodness, you guys, this team, they're resilient. But how many times can you come back? You know, you have to go from behind every single time. You have to fall on your face before you pick yourself back up? Or can you just start the series strong like how you ended? This one I think they're a little too deep of a hole. Of course, as a Laker fan, salty at the moment. I'm definitely not a fan of the Clippers, but this is not even out of spite. They're not out of spite, but not out of dislike for the Clippers. I feel like the Suns are just too much to handle right now. They're probably going to be on their way. Also on Tuesday, Bucks and Hawks, game number 4. Milwaukee leads 2-1. Will this be, I'm not counting out the Hawks, but will it be a Suns-Bucks? That'd be kind of cool. I don't think we've even had that in history. So, yeah, not sure, but kind of cool, right? Also, tonight, it all goes down, y'all. It took Game 7, by the way. Game 6 and 7 in the semifinals for the NHL. On Thursday, the Canadiens will defeat the Golden Knights 3-2 in overtime, winning the series 4-2. And on Friday, we would have the Lightning defeating the Islanders 1-0. And that's Game 7. Lightning and Canadiens getting set. Puck drop is under 3 hours away. Canadiens at Lightning tonight in Tampa Bay. Game number 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. I'm just going to give a bold prediction. I think the Lightning are going to do it. Okay, look. There's this thing. Remember how I was talking about the Dodgers being a fluke and they didn't win it this year? People are going to say that. It's not necessarily that I believe, but it's just one of those things. Like the Lakers, they're probably a fluke right now because they didn't win it again. The Tampa Bay Lightning did it last year. Can they repeat? It's a shortened season from last year. This year's kind of wonky too. Still not full, but can they? I don't know. I think they're out to prove that. So seriously, I'm taking the Lightning. I'm going to say Lightning in Game 7. The Canadiens are no one to joke with. It should be awesome. I'd love to see a shootout in Game 7 inside this thing. But that'll be it. You're listening to The Defining Moment right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, hear me and hear me good. If you like sports, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. If you like comedy, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. If you like a different opinion coming from a different angle, then you like the Wait a Minute Show. So join me Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Jelani J.B. Bodie. And of course, my man Lopan on the WaitAMinuteShow.com. Ain't that right, Lopan?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Davidson.
It's your boy, Dentarius Lava.
And we are the hosts of Fast Break here on IE Sports Radio, where we discuss everything in the world of basketball from prep to the pros.
You guys should definitely check us out, man. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We got all the basketball information you guys need, so we look forward to you guys listening in.
And please do, because we are the best basketball show on this side of the Mississippi. And please do check us out on Twitter at FastBreakISR. D-Lock, where's our time again?
8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That give you guys plenty of time on a Sunday.
Tune in.
Definitely tune in, y'all. They do a great job. Did a great job last night, as always. Every Sunday evening, man. Basketball to the max. The entire Davidson do it, man. Great stuff on Fast Break. I show them some love. So, a little interesting chat room conversation they're having here. Adam asks, is Trae Young coming back? Gonna come back. Honestly, guys, I have not kept up. I really don't know a whole bunch right now going on. A lot of this really kind of get back in this way. It's like the third week I've gotten back with this show consistently. So, Terrence is here, though, but awesome. He's a Clippers fan, so, he hosts SoCal Supreme Sports Show. He says here, Young is questionable with a bone bruise in his foot. Tough to tell. Yeah, that is a rough one, man. Ouch. Never something you want to deal with there. So, overall, with that said, let's see here. Kind of funny. Adam says, the Phoenix-Milwaukee NBA Finals. Half the country will go. Those are NBA cities. Sadly. Yes. Darren says, also, Kawhi said he's been unhappy with the Clippers training staff about his knee injury. Kawhi can opt out of his contract, meaning he and the Clippers could be heading toward a divorce after 2 seasons. And where will Kawhi be going next? We shall see, if he does go anywhere. So, yes, and Taryn likes to be Mr. I called it. Really annoying, but it's what it is. But anyway, just kidding. I don't know. I think all of you know I can't stand the I called it people. Even if I call it, I'm like, I'm just kidding. But no, Taryn, you're awesome, brother. So keep it up, man. Just messing with you. But yeah, gotta love it, man. Taryn says, apparently he called it, and well, let's see what it looks like. But with that said, you guys, let's go ahead and jump on in to a little more sports talk for today. Got 18 minutes left here until we get in to our next show. So let's go ahead and start things off here and transition into some MLB. Well, I'm so glad that we have both these guys in the chat room here today. One, the SoCal Supreme Sports Show host, the other, the Chi-Town Weekly host. Because this past week, we had quite the 4-game series. On Thursday, the combined the no-hitter, the Cubs, go into LA and say, hey, y'all, guess what? This is our house. Well, the Dodgers were pissed off there's really no other way to say it. 6-2 victory on Friday, putting the series at 1-1. On Saturday evening, you can't win games better than this. You just can't. A walk-off home run. Yes, Cody Bellinger. 422 feet into the stands. And the Dodgers win 3-2. Oh yeah! What a victory there for them Dodgers. Then last night on Sunday Night Baseball, the Dodgers will do it again, this time in dominating fashion. A lot like Friday night. Woo! Man, the Dodgers 7-1. The Cubs are a good team. What the heck happened? I was expecting a 2-2 in this. I really was. And Darren says here in the chat room, getting 3 wins over getting a no-hitter. Yeah. The no-hitter was on Thursday, but that's the last victory the Cubs seen in that series. And boy, they were dominated those games 2 and 4. But game 3 was what a victory. Circling the bases. Adam says here, Cubs had a game strategy. If the other team doesn't hit, they can't win. Well, that's defense for you. And as it goes, the defensive type of defensive team here, defensive city, if you will, with the Cubs, with Chicago. So with that said, you guys, we had another good, pretty darn good series this past week. The Padres and Dodgers. Monday. Padres 6-2 last Monday. Last Tuesday, the Padres 3-2 over the Dodgers. On Wednesday, the Padres 5-3. Yeah, and then they got the no-no on them. So let's just say the Dodgers' frustration builds up. They got swept by the Padres, and then they got the no-no against them. And they're like, yeah, we're not going to be embarrassed on Sunday night baseball, especially in the series that we've been talking about since it goes in Sunday night baseball. Yeah, so Adam here in the chat room, unfortunately, they could only get 1 no-hitter. Yeah, Taryn, I tried to warn y'all. It doesn't matter how you start a series, it's how you finish. New day, new game. Cubs came back down to earth. Well, they certainly did. Because, my goodness, the Cubs, man. The Cubs. Let's take a look here. In the Central, they are now trailing. My goodness, they're 3 games back from Milwaukee. Still dominant team. The Dodgers, no matter what they seem to do, though, the San Francisco Giants are on it. The Padres are on them right now, tied with 47 games. The Giants lead 3 games over that. The Mets still dominated. Well, they lead by 3 games in the NL East. Going over to the AL right now. Angels are not doing anything at all. So it's like to do. But my goodness, it's a great fight at the top right now. Astros 48. Oakland 47. That's a tight race right there. And the Central, the White Sox, another Chicago team. I'll talk about them in a little bit. What a game! I mean, what a season they've been having. White Sox 45 victories. And leading over Cleveland. I know way about Cleveland over here in the house, man. Andrew Hagedorf on Fridays. Always great stuff with the state of Ohio sports. Cleveland 41 victories, trailing by 4 games. Then, of course, in the East, Boston and Tampa Bay at 47 apiece. This has been great. I love it. So, with that said, y'all, unfortunately, we have some COVID issues. I'm not even go too far into detail, but the result of COVID, unfortunately, the North Carolina State. And this sucks, y'all. It really does. The North Carolina State Wolfpack were actually at the end. They were so freaking close to actually making this happen, guys. They were so close. Like, seriously. It bothers me. They were on Monday. I'm sorry, a couple days back. Let's go take a look here. We have my trusty ESPN Score Center app. They just won on Friday. They were defeated by Vanderbilt 3-1. Texas will defeat Mississippi State 8-5 in the College World Series. Then on Saturday, the elimination game. This is crazy. 4-3. Mississippi State will just sweep Texas, and they moved on. Or no, they will defeat Texas and move on. Texas won 3-4. NC State and Vandy. Oh, it's so painful to see this, man. Terrence says NCAA dropped the ball, literally. Yeah, it sucked, man. So, long story short, there's an article here written by Elizabeth Moore, and yeah, so Vanderbilt's baseball team was somewhere down at the downtown. Okay, so it's a long little article here, but the NCAA had just declared Saturday's game against NC State, which was supposed to be played in Florida, a no contest because of COVID-19 protocol. Vanderbilt was going to the College World Series final with NC State. And unfortunately, guys, I don't have enough time to read everything. I kind of want to look at that here. Regardless, long story short, it was no contest. It's a freaking thorn in the side. That is a kick. If there was ever a kick in the nuts, I mean, seriously, in sports, like, that's one of them, man. I'm so bummed for this team, and it hurts. But Vandy, the defending champions, I'm not saying they would have lost that game. The NC State was hot all year long. I've seen this team a lot in the College World Series, from regionals to super regionals. I am just so bummed. So, anyway, yeah, Terrence says, we're rooting for Vanderbilt. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, the defending champions. And seriously, they're a good baseball team. So, there you have it. And, yeah, just a toughie, man. So, they advanced to the finals. And here we go, starting today, just a little bit over an hour away, Mississippi State taking on Vanderbilt in the College World Series final. So here we go, y'all, best of 3 games, who will win it? We shall find out. Anyway, with that said, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right on in. Let's see, where are we? I've got about 10 minutes left here. So we've gone through so much already. Football is on the way. I'm so freaking excited. Lots of big news. The 3-and-out schedule will be released coming up this week. Be ready for it, y'all. We'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm really excited for that. I know for sure that's going to be a lot of fun coming up this year. So much to get into with of course, the NFL college edition coming your way as well. So we have all that good stuff coming your way, and there you have it. So, with that said, there has been so much to get through today. We are still not even done. Wimbledon just got underway a couple hours ago, as a matter of fact. My goodness, did we not have a crazy battle Let's see, a little bit ago, I know there was Murray will win one earlier at Wimbledon, so he'll be moving on. Andy Murray. And then, gosh darn it, Sloane Stephens will actually, she's unseeded, you guys. Unseeded Stephens Sloane. This is actually from my ESPN update here, but my ScoreCenter app update. But she defeats number 10, Petra Kvitova. She will advance to the next round. Amazing for her. So can we get a hand clap, y'all? Can we show some love to Sloane Stephens? She's won some majors before. Won a major before. I'm not sure how many, but she's got it done here today. Getting the victory and moving on in Wimbledon. So awesome job for her, and really, it is super neat seeing her move forward. Another American there doing her thing. So, with that said, y'all, we are going to talk one last topic here today. I know there's a whole bunch to get into. Actually, I should dabble on a little bit of WNBA. The Mercury will defeat the Sparks yesterday. I'm not talking about that in the Commissioner's Cup. These are all Commissioner's Cup games. The Sun defeats the Sky 74-58, and the Aces in overtime defeat the Storm 95-92. Aces are going somewhere. So the current top 5 right now, we have here New York 8-8, Chicago 9-8. There you go, Adam. Connecticut 10-5, Las Vegas 11-4, and the Storm Seattle Sue Bird at 12-4. So, with that said, y'all, we're going to jump into our final topic of the day. I hope you're ready for it. Here we go, y'all. So, a little bit of a surprise here towards the end, but you gotta love it, right? Damn, son! I love saving this track till the end, you guys. I love it. So, with that said, I mean, that should be the name of the just kidding. That should be the name of the dang segment. No, just kidding, guys. But I gotta tell you guys, man, I saved this segment here at the end of this show for something very special. We talk sports. It's what we do here at IE Sports Radio. The last year has definitely not been easy. It hasn't. So many things have happened, but we've celebrated so much at the same exact time. I'm up to love my eternity, Cecilia. Of course, you know our show every Friday. We try our best, but Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We got engaged on April 25th, 2021. We moved into our place in May. Here we are now, a month in, loving every moment of it, doing big things. Unfortunately, the station was just, a lot was going on last year. Big shout out to my boy Taryn Rodriguez, man. Made things happen. Really. Adam Karnick, Daryl Kinsick Jr. We get a hand grab. We'll show this love. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys so much. IE Sports Radio took a small hit. We had to get some sponsors. We had to get some donations. A lot of crap had to happen to keep the station afloat. But you out there, the listeners, have made this thing what it is. And here we are, alive and well. We made it through COVID. And we have definitely got lots of thanks to all of you for that. We appreciate you so very much. The new shows are flowing now. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to introduce all these awesome shows that we have coming up now here on IE Sports Radio, you guys, and tell you what's to come, because we have so much coming up with IE Sports Radio. My goodness. It is amazing, you guys. It is absolutely amazing what we got going on here. We just recently brought in Amanda N. Miss Amanda will be talking about her beloved Minnesota sports with the Frozen Lakes podcast coming up every Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. 6 p.m. Sorry, not 8 p.m. Pacific time. It actually is going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific time with me, but 8 p.m. Central time. And adding just recently, very happy to have here, Brennan Epperson. This is going to be awesome. The Red River Rush. This show has been in production for almost a year. I mean, he starts up, we're trying to get him another co-host. But our Oklahoma, Texas, however you want to call it, show has started up. Well, we'll be taking the place of the Kansas City Shuffle. We'll be saying goodbye tomorrow to the Kansas City Shuffle. So big ups to Dave, Petey Pablo, forgot his first name, of course, and Mr. Ryan, the Esquire. Big ups to you guys. Thank you guys for being part of Ice Sports Radio. They will be heading out, and taking that place will be the Red River Rush. We will be on the hunt for a new Kansas City show, but never fear, we will get our show, and things will be coming. We have said hello to Reppin' to NorCal Sports with Gene and G. Ladies and gentlemen, Ice Sports Radio is exploding. The website has been up. I got a better laptop now, according to my fiance's laptop, and we are on the move, you guys. We are going after these next shows coming up to be looking the DMV, Las Vegas, Kansas City, Denver, Boston, Florida, Tennessee, Detroit, Wisconsin, Washington/Oregon, the Cascadia area, Arizona, Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, IE Sports Radio is about to go into overdrive. I hope you're ready for it. There's going to be tons of shows all over the place to add to our awesome crew. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all very much. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Big ups to our sister stations, of course, USRN and to WSR. And big ups to the entire IE Sports Radio team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this thing. Cue the music, because we're out of here! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fun one. I know, not super duper crazy action packed, but a whole bunch of fun sports putting together, y'all. We have just a few minutes here, and we will be getting underway here for, this is the third edition already? My gosh, how time flies. 3 weeks here for Gene and G. Reppin' the NorCal Sports coming up on Monday Mania here at IE Sports Radio. Next up, we will have, after that, at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Central for those of you in Shy City, you will have Mr. Adam Karnick with Chi-Town Weekly. Gotta show some love, man. Taryn thinks he's funny getting my phrases count, and then he steals all my phrases and uses them all over his shows and on Twitter, so thanks, Taryn. Just kidding. Sorry, Taryn. But with that said, man, just playing. Taryn also says here in the chat room, a SEC team will win the College World Series. That's my prediction. Well, that's a great prediction, Taryn. You're going to win that one for sure. But anyway, man, couldn't appreciate Taryn more, man. The guy is literally like face the station, man. He's literally like, he should be the CEO. Man. Great guy. And I'm really happy that we got people like him and Adam Karnick and Daryl Pinsey Jr. Great people to make the station go, of course. Big shout out, and always, to my beautiful fiance, I love you, to Cecilia. And, of course, just big ups to the entire team. So, with that said, y'all, once again, coming up after me, you will have, well, right now, Reppin' NorCal Sports with Miss Gina G. Coming up at the hour after that, we have Adam Karnick with Chi-Town Weekly. And then, of course, the anchor tonight that always takes us home and gets us first place, Taryn Rodriguez with Set Point. All the volleyball news you could ever want, you could ever need, y'all. Just like Marvel said. See, there I am still in those phrases. We borrow phrases here, you guys. So, with that said, y'all, that will do it for me. I will see y'all next week, and I'll see you Friday with my beautiful fiancée Cecilia for these sports couple perspectives here at IE Sports Radio. And I'll see you next week for the defining moment. Once again, y'all, this is me, your boy Larry B, signing off. I'll see you all next week. Until then, take care, and as always, God bless.